Well, let me say, I mean, it's just too unfortunate that they have not been able to understand themselves with the city authority, especially Kumasi Metropolitan Authority. I've tried to engage the mayor, the regional minister, and other persons higher. I perfectly agree that if you look at the way Kumasi is getting choked, if you look at the way most of our suburbs are getting choked, if you see some of the way some of the guys themselves are riding the pragia, it's called for concern. I mean, so it's very genuine. But what we should not lose sight of as leaders is that you don't solve a problem by creating another problem. You try to solve the problem in a way that is a win-win situation. And I keep saying that, yes, what can we do to help? Look at the teaming youth that we have. We cannot run away from the fact that many of them, that's what they do for a living. And we are in a city where, if many will admit, crime seems to be going down. I can bet you it's largely because these guys have something to do. Because they have something to do. Yes, you may call it whatever, but look at the teaming youth. I mean, they are in thousands. So in trying to solve the problem, as leaders, we need to be very pragmatic so that we will have a win-win, like I said. My suggestion has always been that, yes, we cannot allow them to continue what they are doing as a business as usual. But what do we do to create some sanity? And in my view, the easiest way is to introduce maybe congestion charges. So you say that, okay, within this parameter, if you are entering, in my view, it is both the trotro, the pragia, and then the one that is like the one that you carry small, the aboboya, or they call it. Yes, in much the same vein, we need to be equitable. And I'm also told that some officers, police officers, also got injured during this fracas, and that's also called for concern. So I want to take this opportunity to empathize with the police administration for whatever excesses that might have happened. And I also want to urge the young men that in all that we are doing, later I told them directly that we should be mindful that we don't take the laws into our hands. You cannot just do one wrong thing to correct a wrong that you may perceive is being done. So we want the police administration to also be measured in their dealing with them. They should understand that the young guys are frustrated, but the young guys should also understand that the police are there to maintain law and order. And without law and order, there's no way we can have a city. So yes, we may not be happy about the decision of the city authorities, but in trying to get it resolved, the last thing that I would really wish any of the young guys would do is to attack the police. Because when you do that, you weaken the security apparatus, and that affects all of us. So my prayer is that those who are hurt or injured, I wish them fast recovery, and I pray that those incidents will not happen again. If it's become necessary for them to even demonstrate, it should be a very peaceful one. I mean, demonstration is the fuel that fuel is the fuel that fires democracy. In a democratic environment, when something is happening, you are not happy, you have every right to demonstrate and to show your displeasure. But what you don't have the right to do is to destroy property and to attack security officers. So I wish the officers fast recovery, and it is my prayer that the incident will never happen again, and we'll continue to talk to the young guys so that we don't have those kind of excesses.